All right, guys, here we are again. Sorry, it's been a couple of weeks. I've decided to change the focus of the channel. The ChatGPT thing, the training regimen I found was just so far, it was too simple. So I had gone so far beyond it that it was ridiculous. I was doing hikes that were in the training package that were on months 9 and 10 of a 16-month program. So I'm just going to skip that. I'm getting rid of it. No more training videos for the ChatGPT thing. Just going to do hikes and I'm going to document them, and I hope you guys enjoy them. The channel is going to transition to hiking and backpacking and doing camping as well. So, and it'll be backpacking camping, of course. So, yeah, hope you guys don't mind. Judging from the hits I was getting on the ChatGPT stuff, probably nobody minds. There's only 40 of you that have subscribed anyway, so it's all right. Yeah, so anyway, let's get started. So yeah, changing the focus of the channel. It'll get me out more places, I think. I'm going to travel a little bit more. Most of my stuff's going to be here in Oregon. Going to do some stuff out in Washington as well. But I'm looking to get on to the east side of the Cascade Mountain Range. I get on the east side of the range and it's a little bit drier. Different views for sure. The west side is just so green and so densely packed with vegetation that it's, you know, hard to get a stunning view of anything. Although, you know, I do love mossy trees and canopy tunnels and ferns. All right, so today's course I plotted using Gaia GPS on my phone. That's a pretty fantastic app. If you're looking to find trails and create routes, I'd recommend that. Better than all trails, in my opinion. I've paid for both. This whole hike is supposed to be less than 5 miles. It's like 4.6, I think, 4.8, something like that. I think I'm huffing and puffing so bad because everything's uphill so far. But I haven't been on the trail that long, so I guess we'll see. But this is part of the old Tillamook Railroad. These tracks would run all the way to Tillamook on the coast. They're talking about turning it into a linear trail, and that would be really cool. So this part of the Gales Creek Trail is I jumped on at the northern terminus of the trail. Week 4, day 1, I think it was my last video. Started at the southernmost point on Highway 6. So kind of walking part of it, and then we're gonna hop onto a different trail in a little bit here and do a loop around that and walk back the way we came. Well, looks like we're going to the left. Look what I found. Look what I found. That is a chanterelle mushroom. Well, that was cool. Didn't have to wander too far off trail, but now I'm going to keep my eyes open. So we'll see. All right. Now we're on the Step Creek Loop Trail, 3.5 miles long. Sure is pretty right now. When I left the truck, it was 57 degrees. So it's probably gone up a couple. The high for Timber, Oregon today was only supposed to be up to 71. A low of 41. At some point, you and I are going to have to do the entirety of the Gales Creek Trail. Just to knock it off the list. Not too many people are using this trail, I think. The sheer number of spider webs that I'm walking through is proof of that, at least over the last couple of days. But the trail's well maintained. And it's not too steep. There's plenty of switchbacks to help make the elevation gain a little more tolerable. All right, so to go along with the focus change of the channel, I've also changed the name, as you can probably tell. No longer is it Backpacking and Bean, but it's Alex on the Trail. So I think that's probably the most accurate name that I could come up with. Whether I'm just hiking or if I'm backpacking, Alex on the Trail will be appropriate and should apply in all circumstances. Anyway, back to the trail. So, even though this area up here can get pretty busy, especially during hunting season, it's nowhere near as busy as the trails that are jumping right off of Highway 26 and little stream. Anyway, it's nowhere near as busy as the trails jumping off of Highway 26 and Highway 6. There's been more horses than people on this trail recently. I'm looking at the tracks and the sheer volume of horse dung. Well, we're up near the top of something. Right up here looks like another road. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah. I'm keeping my eye out for more chanterelles. Saw one that looked like it had probably been picked and was moldy lying on the trail. But definitely keeping my eyes peeled. I'm not going to go bushwhacking for them, but If I see them on the side of the trail, I'm gonna snag them. It smells so green. And you can smell that the sap is up in the trees. It's pretty awesome. Okay, let's see here. It's not curled up yet and all funky, but I think, no, that's not chanterelle. I don't know what that is. One of the various mushrooms you can find in the forest. Probably kill you, but still pretty cool. I've been seeing these things too. Not entirely certain what those are. Downhill. Probably means more uphill. At least for the return trip. At least this is a loop, and I know we came up a bunch, so maybe this is a gradual downhill that'll take us back to the base level, which I think is like around 900 feet or something above sea level, something like that. 850. I don't know. It's beautiful through here. And I have seen absolutely zero people on the trail today. Zero. I passed a truck that was on one of those service roads, and I think I heard some voices around there. I'm guessing they were either camping or maybe mushroom hunting. I don't know. But yeah, nice and quiet on this loop. There's a game trail going up there. Probably deer. Doesn't look to be torn up enough to be elk. I really hope the sound is working on this thing. I bought new microphones to use with it. Hopefully a little bit of noise canceling, so you don't hear as much heavy breathing. We'll see. It's my first time using them outside of the house, but it's absolutely gorgeous right now. Oh man, my lens cover's so dirty. Ooh, I got a cleaning cloth for it. Hold on. I'm hoping there it is. Spider webs. Can't seem to get rid of them. It's all good though. It's all good. There's something about walking out in nature that helps you realize you're not apart from nature. You're a part of nature. Everything that you are physically has always existed in one form or another, multiple forms. And you probably share or have shared some part of your being with the plants and animals that are around you. Path's getting a little overgrown. one of the one of the perils, I guess, of hiking less hiked trails. And you know what? I still take it over people and crowds. It must have gone up quite a ways, because I've been walking downhill for quite a ways. Yeah, we still have a ways to go. Okay, so I think we finally kind of leveled out towards the bottom. I feel like, looking at the topos, that we kind of stay pretty level for quite a while. Doesn't look to be any significant elevation gain or loss. All right, getting down to creek bottom here. Let me know if you're interested in more nature sounds. Just, drop a comment. Maybe give a thumbs up. Anyway, away we go. That's some cool fungus. Let's see. Just startled a frog off the trail. Let's see if we can reach out and get a look at him. Should be right there. Critters. These frogs are so hard to see. There's a big one. I've run into a few of them on the trail recently. Now it's kind of surprised me when they jump off the trail to get out of my way. Probably just out getting a little bit of sun, working on some vitamin D or whatever it is frogs produce when they're out in the sun. Maybe just good vibes. Maybe a little frog tan. Who knows? Well, somebody probably knows. I don't know. On June 16th, which was Father's Day this year, is when I created the first video for my channel. And this hike probably would have killed me. I think I did about the same amount of distance, but it's a lot easier now. So getting out and moving helps you get out and move. Helps you lose weight. Helps you breathe fresh air. Helps you condition your body to make these kind of things a lot easier. They seem hard at first when you're just getting started, but I promise you keep at it, as long as you don't injure yourself, but you keep at it, you're gonna find yourself feeling pretty good. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the matter. Man, okay. Oh, here we are. Step Creek Trail. Back at the start of the loop. And now we got about 3/4 of a mile to go until we're back to the truck. There we go. Well, ran into a few mushroom hunters. Showed them my chanterelle. They were asking where I found it. So I found it back this way. So they kept going the other way. That's cool. Offered it to them. They didn't want it. Like, no, that's yours. You keep it. Little did they know I didn't really have to hunt for it. It was sitting right off the trail looking at me, saying, pick me. So we're getting there. Getting there. Oh, coming up on the train tracks. Let's see if we can't get a better look at those train tracks. That will hopefully someday soon become a trail that runs part of a trail that runs all the way from like Hillsboro, Oregon to the coast, Tillamook. You don't go much further there. I think there's some little path around the overgrowth. This has just been probably one of my favorite hikes since I started this. I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot of repetitive hiking. I think I will do my best to find new trails and new places to explore, and try and keep it interesting for you guys. I'm gonna get camping here pretty soon. Probably be in the fall, actually, so in a month or two. The thing that's keeping me from doing it right now is, and this might be too much information for you, but anyway, I have pretty bad sleep apnea, and I snore like crazy. So I have an appointment with a dentist for an oral appliance for sleep apnea that doesn't require me to have electricity. So that's the only reason I haven't camped yet. I've got all my gear. It's actually in my bag right now in case I need it, which I didn't. There was no way I was going to need it today, but yeah, can't hurt to carry it around with you and condition your body to walking distance with, 25, 30 pounds on you. But anyway, yeah, once I've got the whole sleeping thing situated, we'll be doing overnights. Doing the overnights and show you my gear. Show you what I do to keep myself entertained when I'm by myself out in the middle of nowhere. So anyway, I'll come into the more open area just before the truck. Awesome. See you at the truck, guys. All right. All right, so that was that. Not bad. The first time, nope, it's my second time using a GPX file generated by Gaia, but I think they do a great job with it. I don't know, if you're looking for some GPS software that runs on your phone that has great routing features. I'd recommend giving Gaia GPS a try. It's legit. All right, guys, back in my truck. So, thanks again for watching. If you could like and subscribe, maybe share it if you find it interesting, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to grow the channel. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Later.